Hello everyone, welcome back to my Whiteout Survival YouTube channel. First of all, I would like to say thank you to all my fans, viewers and subscribers for watching my videos and supporting my YouTube channel. Because of your guys' support, I have the motivation to continue uploading helpful and informative videos regarding Whiteout Survival game. So really thank you to everyone. So today's topic is about exploration and arena heroes versus expeditions heroes in whiteout survival. Actually, I made today's videos mainly because a few of my previously made videos about heroes have been receiving quite a lot of positive comments and feedbacks from my friends and viewers as well as from whiteout survival community. So I'm planning to make this hero guide a little bit more detailed and perfect for all my fans and viewers who want to know about which heroes are good for arena exploration stages and which heroes are good for expeditions, as well as which heroes are good for both arena exploration and expedition fights. So now, let's start this topic with Generation 1 heroes. So in Generation 1 heroes, let's start talking about Geronimo and Natalia, which is two pay-to-win heroes in Whiteout Survival. By pay-to-win heroes means you cannot use general mythic shards for these two heroes, and you need to buy VIP packs if you want to have Geronimo or Natalia. So let's start with Geronimo. So Geronimo is undeniably the best pay-to-win hero with longest shelf life in Whiteout Survival game, which also has this natural leader talent which provides 15% expedition stat in lethality and health stats for all troops at 5 stars level, which is much needed for all rally leaders or garrison leaders. And Geronimo is strong not only for arena and exploration stages, but also for PvP expeditions fights up to the end of Generation 5 period, mainly as an attacking infantry for rallies, and also Geronimo is useful as a bear rally initiator at least up to Generation 9 period. However, the thing about Geronimo is he is not easily accessible to every spenders, because unless you spend quite a lot of money to unlock high tier VIP levels, you will have difficulty maxing Geronimo into 5 stars hero. So in order to make Geronimo 5 stars, you will need at least VIP 10 to 11 packs plus Hall of Chief event rewards, which gives you 200 free Geronimo shards for first place. And if you do not rely on from free Geronimo shards from Hall of Chief events, you will need to buy all VIP buffs up to VIP 12 packs, which is not easy even for big spenders. So he is only possible and achievable to max out if you are heavy spenders or whales. So alright, now let's talk about next pay-to-win hero, Natalia, which is a cheaper and more accessible pay-to-win hero than Geronimo. But Compared to Geronimo, Natalia has a much shorter shelf life, and Natalia also has talent scale, which is called Arthur's strength, which increase expedition stats, attack and defense by 10% for all troops at 5 stars level. Natalia is also strong for both arena and exploration stages and expedition fights up to the end of Generation 3 period. And also, Natalia is useful as a bear rally initiator at least up to Generation 5. So, for people who cannot afford to unlock high level VIP levels up to VIP 11 or 12, should consider buying Natalia as a substitute attacking infantry for bear rallies as well as for PvP expedition fights up to Generation 3 periods, as she is more easily achievable, and VIP 6 to 7 is easily achievable for any level of spenders to buy all Natalia VIP packs. So, okay, after talking about Geronimo and Natalia, let's talk about Molly, which is one of the best F2P free-to-play Lancer heroes in Whiteout Survival that the developers created. Molly is strong for both arena and exploration as well as expedition fights, even up to Generation 2. And for people who are planning to skip Philly in Generation 2, this Molly will still be useful as your main Lancer hero, not only in your arena lineup, but also in your PvP expedition lineup. Plus, Molly, she is useful for initiating bear rallies until you get Mia in Generation 3. Now, let's go to the Generation 1 Marksman's hero, Simon, which is the most useless SSR Marksman hero in Whiteout Survival, which is not only bad in arena and exploration, but also really bad for expedition fights. The only somewhat useful thing of this Simon is this construction boost scale, which help you achieve furnace level 30 a bit faster than average players during the early stage of the game before Fire Crystal Age unlocks. But after Fire Crystal Age unlocks, this construction boost scale of Simon becomes less relevant and less useful, as you always have enough extra construction speedups, but you will never have enough fire crystals to continue upgrading your furnace and troops buildings. Now let's go to the Generation 2 heroes, which is Flint. So Flint is a must-have infantry hero, at least 4 stars level for all free-to-play player and low spenders. The reason is because this hero is useful for arena and exploration lineup and also as bear rally initiator, plus also strong in PvP expedition fights, and he will carry you along the way until you get Hector in Generation 5, especially if you are complete free-to-play player who will likely to skip Amos in Generation 4. So, the next hero in Generation 2 is Philly, which is a medic or healer, and one of the super Lancer heroes in Whiteout Survival. In my opinion, Philly is a skippable Lancer hero and even weaker than Generation 1 Molly for arena exploration lineup. Still, this medic or healer at Foster's is only somewhat useful for defensive garrison purpose and as a bear joiner hero, but Philly is not worthy to max out or invest in whiteout survival for both 5 stars level and max widgets level. Now, let's talk about Alonso in Generation 2, which is the best hero in Gen 2, especially for spenders. This Alonso is a must-have marksman's hero, as having this fisherman makes a huge difference in your arena or exploration due to her area affect crowd control damage scale plus widget hidden scale. The another reason Alonso is strong is because Generation 1 marksman's seaman is really bad, that Alonso will be strong and useful and a better marksman's choice for PvP expedition fights, both offensively and even for defensively with rally widget. He is also very good marksman for bear as a bear rally initiator until you get Generation 4 Lin or Generation 5 Gwent. And this Alonso, she is even stronger than Generation 4 Lin in arena and exploration lineup, and he will carry you in expedition fights and bear event until you get Generation 4 Marksman's Lane or Generation 5 Marksman's Gwen. Alright, now let's talk about Generation 3 heroes. So, Logan is a Generation 3 infantry and one of the bad infantry heroes to invest in whiteout survival. There are two main reasons why Logan is not a worthy hero to invest. The first reason is his shorter shelf life for both arena and exploration stages as well as even for expedition fights. For arena, he is just a mishy infantry hero, in my opinion, not very strong, and having him or not in your arena lineup does not make much difference like Generation 2 Alonso. Another reason is even though Logan is somewhat useful as defensive infantry for expedition fights due to his expedition scales and defensive widget, it's really unfortunate that Generation 3 is a very much attacking favored generation due to Geronimo, Mia, and Greg combo. Logan alone cannot defend against such strong attacking combo heroes with 3 rallies widgets, and also Philly also not strong enough defensively in Generation 2 to help out Logan, unless you are a Mega Will who has a lot more extra stats than other rally leaders or garrison leaders. So after Logan, the next hero in Generation 3 is Mia, one of the best all-rounder Lancer heroes in whiteout survival, and especially most useful for bear rallies with longest shelf life even up to Generation 8-9 period as a bear rally initiator. Even though Mia is a bit weak and lag or RNG dependent for arena, according to her widget level, she is still somewhat useful in your arena lineup as single target damage dealer and a healer as long as you can upgrade her widget to at least level 5. Also, Mia can carry you in expedition fights until you get Nora in Generation 5 or Rini in Generation 6, depending on your choice of hero's investment. After Mia, the last hero in Generation 3 is Greg, which is basically an arena or exploration hero with area effect crowd control damage scale and widget silence scale. Expedition wise, she is slightly better marksman's hero than Generation 2 Alonso, but Greg is slightly weaker than Gen 2 Alonso in arena or exploration lineup. People who are skipping Alonso in Generation 2 should definitely get at least Foster's Greg. Because this Greg is a stronger marksman than Generation 4 Lin in your arena lineup, and also he can carry you until you get Generation 5 marksman Gwen for Expedition fights as an attacking marksman. Alright, now let's go to the Generation 4. And the first hero is Amos, which is one of the underrated infantry heroes in whiteout survival. I personally like Amos a lot for both exploration and expedition. The only reason he is a bit underrated, in my opinion, is due to Generation 5 Lucky Wee infantry hero Hector, which is a stronger infantry hero due to generational stats difference, which will come out and easily achievable for all free-to-play players from Lucky Wee in next generation. Still, Amos is a lot more worthy to invest than Generation 3 Logan, mainly for arena exploration lineup. Even up to Generation 6, Amos Hector combo as a frontliner in arena lineup is really tanky and strong, and their exploration scales contribute each other really well. The only weakness of Amos is his shorter shelf life for PvP expedition fights, because he will be replaced by in the middle of the Generation 5 when you get proper usably upgrade Hector. Now let's talk about Reina, which is a Lancer hero in Generation 4, and this Ninja Cat is undeniably the best hero in Generation 4, which is not only strong for arena and exploration but also for PvP expedition fights. She has strong area effect damage scale plus dodge scale for arena and exploration, plus all her 3 expedition scales of Reina are solid and strong. And this Ninja Cat is also S tier Bear Rally joiner, so definitely Reina is the most worthy hero to invest in Generation 4, at least up to 4 stars level with widgets level 4 to 6. The next hero is in Generation 4 is Lin, which is a bit overrated marksman hero in whiteout survival. Personally, I'm not a fan of Lin because Lin is weak in arena and exploration lineup, and also expedition wise she is not that much of an outstanding marksman hero whose case can provide a lot of case in expedition battle reports. In my opinion, Lin's only value is for garrison leaders during Generation 4 to 5 period due to her defensive widget. Her shelf life is also really short, and if you have proper Greg from Generation 3 and you are also planning to get Gwen in Generation 5, you can even consider entirely skipping Lin as free to play player or low spenders. Now let's go to the Generation 5, and the first hero is Hector, which is undeniably one of the best free to play infantry heroes in whiteout survival, even better value than Generation 2 Flint. This guy, Hector, is really tanky and strong for your arena exploration lineup, and also strong and useful in expedition fights, not only for defensively but also even useful as an offensive infantry for people who don't have Geronimo. And Hector is also useful for your bear rallies as a rally initiator. The next hero in Generation 5 is Nora, which is one of the best defensive Lancer heroes for expedition fights in whiteout survival. She will carry you defensively all the way to Generation 8 until you get Sonya. She is also a hybrid joiner hero useful for both attacking rally and defensive garrison, but a little bit more useful for defensive garrison according to my experiments results. Her only weakness is she is not as strong as Reina in arena or exploration. But if you are a free to play player or low spenders, and if you are arena focused player, you can consider skipping Nora in Generation 5, as Hector and Gwen will be more useful and give you more benefits in the long term. The last hero in Generation 5 is Gwen, which is a marksman, one of the best marksman's hero in whiteout survival, not only for arena and exploration but also for PvP expedition fights, plus also for bear rallies as a rally initiator during Generation 5 to 7 period until you get Generation 7 Bradley. And also, even after getting Bradley in Gen 7, you can still use Gwen as a bear rally joiner hero for your bear rallies, as Gwen is a S tier bear joiner hero. Having Gwen in your arena lineup is really a blessing, and not having her is a nightmare, as she can snipe and targets enemy backline heroes and troops with her skills, ignoring their front line. Her only weakness is her expedition skills are not as strong as Generation 6 Marksman Wayne, and they do not provide as many kills in expedition battle reports compared to Gen 6 Marksman's Wayne. Now, let's talk about the last generation in my current state of server, Generation 6. And the first hero is Woman, which is a skippable infantry hero for free-to-play player or low spenders. Woman is not that much stronger than Generation 5 Hector overall, plus he is very costly for your general sets investments. He is almost like infantry in your arena lineup, but for arena-focused players, Generation 7 infantry added is a much better investment than Generation 6 women. However, still, for whales or big spenders, women is a much needed infantry hero for expedition fights, both defensively and offensively, as his fast expedition scale decrease your infantry's casualties from both normal attack damage and scales damage, plus his that expedition scales boosts all troops scale damage, which provides strong bursts to your Wayne scale. And by having women and Wayne in Generation 6, your rallies will give you a lot of scales in your expedition battle reports, and these two heroes really complement each other for expedition fights, especially for big spenders or whales. And also, women can also replace Geronimo as an attacking infantry, mainly due to his strong expedition skills and generational infantry stats difference, even though he has defensive widget. And this guy, woman, can carry you in expedition fights until you get gutted in Generation 8. And the next hero in Generation 6 is Rini, one of the worst Lancer heroes in Whiteout Survival due to three reasons. The first reason is her expedition skills are so rubbish and mainly for Lancer troops who are less useful in attacking rally formations. In my opinion, Rini's case would be a bit more useful in defensive expedition fights if this clown has defensive widget rather than the rally widget. The second reason is she is not that strong and reliable in your arena exploration lineup. She is way more RNG or lag dependent than Generation 3 Mia because of her timing of activation of Confusion scale. If you are extremely lucky with activation of this scale timing, it can entirely change the outcome of your arena battle, especially against much stronger enemies. Because the stronger they are, the more painful for them, as they are strong heroes and troops friendly fire each other during this confusion scale activation for 1 second, which will entirely change the outcome of your arena battle. However, this perfect timing does not happen even 1 out of 10 times in your arena battles. And that reason Rini is not that useful is Mia is still a better Lancer for initiating bear rally than Generation 6 Rini. So the last hero in Gen 6 is Wayne, which is the best hero in Generation 6 and the most worthy hero to invest in Generation 6. Unfortunately, however, this Wayne becomes a bit underrated as he is sandwiched between Generation 5 Gwen and Generation 7 Bradley, the two of which both are S tier marksman's heroes that are really strong and useful for all purposes in Whiteout Survival. So even though Wayne is strong for arena exploration lineup and also extremely strong in expedition fights, defensively and even offensively, better twice than the Generation 5 Gwen due to Wayne's expedition skills getting lots of kills in better reports, even with the defensive widget. Wayne's only weakness, in my opinion, is she is not as good as Gwen for bear rallies initiating, as well as a bear joiner hero. So I recommend people who are skipping Gwen in Generation 5 should definitely invest Wayne when Generation 6 comes, not only for your arena exploration lineup, but also for your expedition fights until you get proper Bradley in Generation 7. So alright, thank you so much guys for watching this video until the end, and if you think this video is really helpful and informative, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe my Whiteout Survival channel, as well as please share this video with your friends who are playing Whiteout Survival game. You can also comment your thoughts and opinions about heroes in this video's comment section for further discussion. Alright, thank you so much and see you in my next video. Bye!